Hey friends, this is Atif here. Well, and welcome to the new update on Bitcoin. After hitting $52,000, the price line dropped at $42,800. And here we also have a very nice support at $44,000. That is a kind of key support right now. If it will be broken down, then the situation can be really critical. And right now you can see that the price line is also breaking down this exponential moving average 21 on the daily time frame chart as well. And in today's video, we will try to analyze whether this drop will be recovered or the price line will continue this drop to the downside. Now, let's start the analysis, but before starting the analysis, if you're not subscribed to my channel so far, then do subscribe it. And if you would like to support me at the Patreon for more ideas, then I have also shared the link to join me here in the video's description. You can find there. Now let's move to the daily time frame chart, and here we can see that we have a very nice support, a key support at $44,000. And even though we had a spike up to $42,800, however, the price line is recovered back, and right now it is moving above this support. You can see here we had nice bounce by $44,000 support, and the price action again dropped at this support and had another nice bounce and had another nice bounce, and then we had a nice rally, and here the price action has again dropped at this support, and now it is still moving above the support of $44,000. And previously we also saw that the price line formed a symmetrical triangle, and this was the support of that symmetrical triangle. And here we also had the resistance of this symmetrical triangle when I told you that after breaking out, when the price line was breaking out this resistance of the symmetrical triangle. And in my previous video I told you that this weekend can be exceptionally bear killer because we are having very nice breakout, and you can see on this weekend the price action crossed at $50,000, and even after weekend we have touched approximately at very close to $53,000, and now the price line is again at this support. So far on the daily time frame we are not having closing below the support, but I'm expecting that we can have a closing below the support. However, we should watch for this closing on the daily time frame. I've been telling you that we can have more confirmed signals on the daily time frame rather on the 4-hourly or on the hourly time frame chart. However, if we take a look at the 4-hourly time frame, then we have a closing below this support, and right now the next candlestick has been opened below this support level. So once we will have the daily closing below this level, then we can expect that the price line can move down again to this support of $44,000. At the same time, the price line is also testing this 200 simple moving average on the daily time frame. Now, if I place this trend line here at the same level where we have this 200 simple moving average, and just move to the 4-hourly time frame chart, then we can see that from this level, this is the level where we had the 200 simple moving average, where we have the 200 simple moving average on the daily time frame. Then you can see that we are likely to have a bounce from here. However, so far this bounce is not confirmed because this is just a minor bullish candle on the 4-hourly time frame. However, the price line is likely to be accumulated above this level, above the 200 simple moving average. So once we will have the closing below the 200 simple moving average, then the situation can be even more critical. And we also have this key support at $44,000 after 200 simple moving average as well. Now, if I place the 50 simple moving average with 200 simple moving average on the daily time frame, this is not the 50, this is 100. And let me replace the 50 simple moving average. This is 50 simple moving average, and you can see that how close this 50 simple moving average to the 200 simple moving average right now. And we can expect a golden cross very soon. Still we can expect, because this 50 simple moving average is moving up aggressively, and I have been telling you that this is the lagging indicator. Therefore, before the golden cross or death cross, we can observe a bullish or bearish move. For example, here we can see when this 50 simple moving average was turning to the upside, we had this nice rally. And even when this death cross was being formed, before this death cross, when this 50 simple moving average just started moving down, we had a nice a very strong bearish rally to the downside, but after the bear cross, we just had these two simple moving averages working as a resistance. However, we did not have such powerful bearish move like we had before this bear cross. And same as like that, if we take a look at the previous bull cross, like here we had the previous bull cross on 21st of May. Then before this bull cross, we had a very nice rally, but when we were having this bull cross that was very close to form, then you can see that we had a very strong dump. Right now we are having such dump again. So it is possible that after this test of 200 simple moving average, the price action will start another move to the upside like we had here. But again, if we take a look at the stochastic, then stochastic is oversold on the weekly time frame, and the overbought on the weekly time frame and on the daily time frame as well. Right now I'm expecting that the stochastic can move down to this oversold zone, and in the meanwhile the price line will test this 200 simple moving average. It will accumulate above this 200 simple moving average, or it will accumulate above this $44,000 support level. And when we will have a move to the downside, the stochastic enter the oversold zone, then the price line will move up, because it has happened in the past history of the Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Here I have placed the volume oscillator, and let me to place the volume indicator as well, and we can see that we had this is the volume, the sell volume in a single day. And if we take a look at the value of the oscillator, that is showing the power of buying or sell volume. Right now we are having sell volume, and here you can watch the value. The value is 23 on the daily time frame. That is showing that sell is extremely powerful. Now let's move to the previous dates to show you how the price line, how the Bitcoin has been doing this in the previous past history as well. Like here we had this oscillator, this stochastic in the oversold zone, and you can see here the oscillator was moved up, and this was the sell oscillator, and the value of the oscillator was here more than 5, and here it was more than 30, and you can see that the price action moved down, and the stochastic also went in the oversold zone or from the overbought zone. Now here we can see that here the stochastic was in the overbought zone, and here you can see this, the oscillator, the volume oscillator started moving up, and here we had the sell volume with the value of more than 15, and you can see that we had a down rally, we have a move to the downside, and the stochastic move in the oversold zone, and then again moved up. And here we can see that again we had this stochastic in the oversold zone, and the volume oscillator moved up. Here we had the value more than 6, and here we had the value more than 13, and the stochastic moved down and entered the oversold zone, and again moved up and entered the overbought zone. And right now you can see that we are having the value of this stochastic more than 23, and this is the sell volume, and the stochastic has started moving down. So we can expect that this time the stochastic will enter the oversold zone, and then we can expect another move to the upside like it has been doing in the previous history as well. But unless this 200 simple moving average is not broken down on the daily time frame, and this $44,000 support level is saved, there is no critical situation for the Bitcoin that it will enter to the in the long-term bearish move in the bearish market unless these supports are saved. However, if these supports will be broken down like this $44,000 and the 200 simple moving average on the daily time frame, then it can be a trouble, because after breaking down the 200 simple moving average, the price line can also break down the 50 simple moving average, and the 50 simple moving average can again move back and form the death cross with 200 simple moving average in case we will have the formation of the golden cross. Therefore, we need the golden cross formation beneath the price line, not above the price line. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more ideas, you can also support me at the Patreon. I've shared the link to join me here in the video's description. You can find there. Take care. Goodbye.